always mega every time. It's in the team. Depends on my mood. It's like, it's just a cool design, I guess. Why? And then Woodbreak Amir, because it's a straight up Uggo. Absol would want in the team. That mega just looks so cool. Like the hair swiping over and it still has this. I think that's actually that's just a cool design because Absol isn't like insane for on a team. It's actually I think kind of bad, but it's just a cool design. Alakazam in the team. I know some people would say always mega, but it's the clasped legs there look a little weird. If you ask me. What is this? This is Altaria. Altaria goes like, why that much fluff? Why you need all that fluff, girl? Why you need all that fluff? It's weird. It's weird for me. Abomasnow, that's so sick and intimidating. That's an always mega every time, just for that. What are you, Bayonet? Mega Blaziken. I think this one's just a cool design. I'm not a big fan of Blaziken, so I feel like this guy just he'll. It's a cool design, but I'm not gonna put it in my team. Pokes. Yes, these are Pokemons. Camerupt. Why? Why has it got this big skirt to go with the volcano? These are terrible pictures of it. Garchomp, always mega. He's got freaking sights for hands, and they add a bunch of spikes. Look at that jawline. That is an always mega me jawline. Not to mention, Garchomp is just insanely powerful. What is this? Medicham? Medicham? I feel like with this design, in the team, maybe? It depends on my mood. It's a cool looking design, but as far as the Pokemon goes, if I'm just in the mood to use a cool design, then I'll use it. But, like, if I ain't feeling using a fighting type, then I'm just not gonna use it. Beedrill. Look. They listened to the people. The people said we need more stingers, and they need to be bigger. Okay? They streamlined the face. They gave him these little indents here. Sick. 5 massive stingers. The people said more stingers. So they gave us more stingers, and we have to respect that. What is this? Deontay? Well, that's just gorgeous. I think it's just a cool design. Really. Maybe it's the coolest of just a cool design. And I feel like this is in order as well here. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful mega design. It's very hard to see. I don't like these pictures. Houndoom. That's sick. That would be depends on my mood as well. If I want to get destroyed with just a regular fire type, but I want to look cool because he's got a woolly yeah. Because he's got a woolly freaking mammoth on the skull on the front of him. That is fierce. You looking fierce, homie. Charizard. This picture doesn't do it justice, but the blue and black combo that's an always mega. I don't know why they mixed up their pictures around here. I probably could have chose a better one picture-wise. Same thing with you. they just little spikes on the tail. Oh my! I just love Charizard so much. Black and blue one is better than, or what is this, X and then Y, whatever it is. It's just better. Mega Salamence. Uggo. Honestly, I hate Mega Salamence. I think Mega Salamence looks so dumb for such an insanely powerful Pokemon. Let's look at this. Mega Salamence. This... What is this? This giant crescent moon? They don't even oversize it. It's just, it looks, like this picture makes it look sick, but it's just a horrible design. Mega Gengar, at first, I would have put him Uggo or Y. And then I had one. And honestly, it's another depends on my, actually, he was in the team. Like, the sprite actually in-game looks pretty sick. Especially because it has its mouth open for a lot of it. Like the fact that they took away his legs and they did this, but they added so many. The coloration with the pink going up to the purple. I think it's better than Alakazam. I think it's at least in my team. Why? Why did you have to make it look like that? We'll put it here. Actually, no, you're at the bottom of Y. I saw the massive yellow spikes off the front of it. And because Manectric was supposed to be just like this fast, this lightning dog. It looks so cool for Mega. And then they're like completely ruined it with this whole thing. Now, it's not like ugly. It's kind of ugly, but it's just like, why do you have to make this so big? Why? It made no sense. They cut off his picture, but was that slow, bro? It's just completely eating him. It just makes no sense. Very bottom. They made Venusaur into a massive jungle. Depends on my mood. In-game, the sprite looks pretty cool, but when I look at pictures, it kind of just looks kind of dumb. The flower on the forehead, I don't like as much. I know they needed something so it wasn't just plain going straight into there, like design purposes. But you kind of meh. Yeah. In game, it looks cool when like the leaves are swaying and the vines hanging and all that, but other than that, nah. Aggron, it's always Mega. It's a naturally just like steel and bulky type Pokemon, so I don't care that they made it like a little thicker. They gave him a little chunk because it adds to the defensive visual. But that just looks so cool, especially with like the spikes sticking out of the little holes there, and the spikes on the arms. Like he's just a tank. Was this Mega Gallade? It'll at least make the team. It looks pretty cool. It's got like the cape there, and typing wise, it's really good. Like typing wise, you're right below Gengar. Same for Mega Gardevoir. Gardevoir can actually... Gardevoir, they didn't change too much. Made more of a dressier, and then they put 2 spikes through, so maybe you can go there. But, yeah, those would be on the team, just because playing in the Hoenn region, I pretty much always had a Gardevoir, or a Ralts. Primal Groudon. Insane. We heard it. It was like the one thing I agreed with that he said in the other video. It just looks sick. It just looks insanely cool. But I could go above Aggron, I think. Above Aggron. Mega Sceptile. Why would you include this picture? I need to find a different tier list. Alright, so we put you in depends on my mood. Yeah, better picture. Better picture. We haven't got to you. I think you were in there. Alakazam, that's such a better picture. I still think he's in the team. Uggo! This is even a better picture. This was in the team here. We didn't rank you guys yet. Who do we do already? Houndoom would be... Depends on my... Oh, dude. I think it has to be in the team, right? With that picture, it has to be in the team. Mega Sceptile. That's what we were on. Blaziken. Just a cool design. In the team. Aggron was up here. You were... Depends on my mood. This was a Y. Also, Y, all that fluff. Absol... Absol, I think, was just a cool design. Because I wouldn't have it in my team. But it does look insane. Camera up, you were a Y. Depends on my mood. Like that. Y. The half moon makes no sense. And then we had... You were up here. Abomasnow looks even better in this picture. Top tier. The best so far. And then Gallade looks better in that picture. And that was just a cool design. Probably the best because it just looks gorgeous. All right, now we have more Pokemon as well. Blastoise. I'll go. I hate the giant. Actually, it'd be in Y. Y. The normal design isn't bad, but why the massive cannon in the front? It's just like this. A big thing on top like that does not make it better. This is just because why the skirt. Pidgeot. Did they really change Pidgeot that much? I mean, it would be at bottom of in the team because it would make my team, but they didn't change the design. Did they just make its wings bigger? Yeah, cool. Same with Kangaskhan. The kid comes out of the pouch. That's a Y from me. Like, yes, the kid, that's all you did is you brought the kid out of the pouch and maybe its horns or the shoulders or it got shoulder pads. It got shoulder pads, which went out of style for suits in the 70s. Horns are a little longer, and the kid came out. Congratulations, he grew up. Mega Pinsir is one that's been depends on my mood. Maybe top of depends on my mood. I don't know. It looks sick. I don't know if I would put it in my team. But sometimes I'm like, it's weird, and sometimes it looks sick. Actually, you can go bottom of cool design. I like the coloring. They added the yellow and the wings with the orange in there. It's a cool design. Gyarados, honestly, is another Y from me. Well, why is it so thick in the center? That seems to be a theme that they did with some of these Pokemon. Like, let's just make it thicker. We'll make it wider, and that will look cool. Now, it worked up here for Aggron. But it really hasn't worked for anyone, for me. The bigger, thicker cannon on top, the bigger, like, taller spikes. It just... I kind of get what they're going for. That it looks cool. Maybe it's, like, the best one out of those. But... yeah. Aerodactyl would make the team. Aerodactyl would go in the team. That's... Actually, no, it would probably depend... I don't know if I like the spikes or not. The big jaw. He looks like an Egyptian pharaoh with that jawline. I think the spikes and all that thing, the rocks, the different colored rocks coming out, it looks cool. The Mewtwo's, Uggo. Absolute, like, travesty. I think this one's maybe a little better. They don't look good. Ampharos is... It depends on my mood, okay? This category is for it jumps between Just a cool design, and why? They just gave it longer hair. They made it fabulous. Fabio over here, looking fabulous. Maybe top of depends on my mood. But they didn't actually really change anything. It's like Super Saiyan 3 for Ampharos. The hair just got obscenely long, and that was about it. The Steelix, always mega. Wait, do I like? It's in the same category with Gyarados, actually. Maybe they're not Y. I think there depends on my mood. They are, because sometimes they look sick, right? But sometimes I wonder, why the thick body? And these two are pretty much the same in my eyes. This one actually got like, it got like crystals coming out of it. And this jaw. Actually, I think that goes, that would actually probably go here. It's kind of similar to Aggron. I didn't see that it got like crystals coming out of it. And like that floating halo. It looks slimmer. Look, you could have done this with Gyarados. He doesn't look better. Normal Gyarados, the slim, like sleek look, it's like, alright, this thing's gonna be up on me in a split second. I will be dead fast. This one just looks like a barge compared to a speedboat or a destroyer. It is a barge in the ocean. Scizor. Well, Scizor, I feel like you always have to Mega. It's like a better Beedrill, honestly. This looks too much like Charizard. I think I drop it down. I think I drop it down to here because these are ones that like they're good Pokemon I would put in my team, but their Mega didn't change enough for me to like always Mega because I'm like, well, it doesn't look that different. This is Heracross. What have they done? What have they done to my boy? You're just barely above. It's just a big. What have they done? What have they done to you? Tyranitar. If I'm gonna put Aggron up here, I gotta put Tyranitar up here as well. It's gotta go up here, really. If I'm gonna, those two are just so similar. Sceptile, just being my favorite, just an always Mega for me. Honestly, it's always Mega. Yeah, line this up here. There we go. Swampert. I don't know. He's a similar situation to Venusaur. Because the look of his Mega, I don't like. But his Mega is, like, pretty good. Right? He's got a good Mega. Like, it's powerful. But it doesn't look that great. So I think it's, like, up here. Depends on my mood. Or maybe it's bottom of... it depends on my... It's the same thing as Gyarados. Look, they did the same thing. They just added a little extra to his back. They made that back thick. Sableye, why did they just give you a giant crystal? You're actually up here near the top. You can be at the bottom there. Why they just gave him a big crystal to hide behind? It made no sense. Mawile. This is gonna be it. Mawile is kind of like Beedrill. They're not insane like Pokemon to start with, but I'm gonna use their Mega just to see their Mega. It's got two mouths. They're bigger. They're looking like we're gonna eat two Mons at once. Yes, please feed me. It's just an improvement on. It's such an improvement on the old design. Sharpedo. That's a big nose, man. That's a big old schnoz. I feel you. I feel you with this bad boy here. Me and Sharpedo. This is Sharpedo. Sharpedo. Oh, dude, the coloring on it, it just looks sick. It's gotta be in the team. I think it's in the team. Actually, no. It's up here, isn't it? It's up here with Steelix. No, it's up here. It's like a Scizor. A little bit better. Scizor's faster, though. I think it's here. That's pretty decent. A lot of these, there's a lot of good Mega designs. What? I kind of want to drop the Beedrill down. I was memeing a little bit when I put him in Always Mega. I think he's here. No, he's better than the Alakazam. In my opinion, the clasping feet are kind of weird me out. But yeah, that looks good. The massive mouth being open all the time just creeps me out. I kind of want to put him in Y. But also, it's another one, it depends on my mood. Sometimes, like, top half, great. The blue, like the blue ice and the horn, looks great. The bottom is just Y. The bottom's a Y, the top half is a, like, in the team. Looks like Always Mega. Metagross, great Pokemon. It just looks exactly the same, doesn't it? I think it's above. It's up here. Yeah, it's up here. It looks sick. They gave him the yellow X in the front of his face. They're always like facing forward, like he's threatening, he's menacing. You know what? I think it's better than Beedrill. It's the same sort of concept in my eyes. Like coming at you with something like sharp that's going to destroy you. But it's the same concept. Yeah, y'all Uggo. Maybe that because it's a little more streamlined. And you can beat out those two worse than the Mewtwo's. Rayquaza, always, yeah, that's just an insane. It's like half of its shiny mixed with like an upgraded Mega form to it. Lopunny, it's a cool design, honestly. Like, but look, it's exactly the same as Blaziken. It's like a normal or fighting type Blaziken. they're the same thing. Lucario, another one, right? Like, come on. Is it better than Bombus? No, I think there. I think that's it. Audino, it's cute. It's got cute going for it. It's a cool design. It's not going to go in the team, but it looks almost exactly like its old. Looks almost exactly like its old one. I can't fit it with the zoom. But yeah, that is my Pokemon Mega Evolution tier list. I didn't look over. I don't know which one you're laughing at. But yeah, we got some sick ones. It's shiny mixed with its primal. And then we got just my favorite Pokemon. Kind of controversial. I always Mega it just because it's my favorite. Yeah, a lot of always Megas. They've done a good job. I mean, you would hope there wouldn't be too many Ys and Uggos. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you very much. Have a fantastic rest of your night. And I will, I'll see you. Salute.